Whosoever hears this audio, if they be worthy, shall possess the insight, human, and superhuman abilities of the world's mightiest metahumans. Accompanying this journey of high quality nerd commentary, you got my man Colton, aka Pizza Parker, talk to the people.
Yo, it's your boy Colton. As usual.
Yes, sir. And we got the greatest engineer across all planes of existence, my man Gas. Say what's up?
Yo.
Yes, sir. And it's me, it's your boy Dennis, aka Old Dirty Dennis, aka Platonic the Hedgehog, running in and out the friend zone, aka Juice and Gin Kazama, aka Tipsy Metal. I had a fifth of vodka, didn't mean to drive, aka Monkey Flea Luffy, nigga. Yo, welcome to another issue. Yeah, you know what I mean? Welcome to another issue of the Mighty Metahumans podcast, fellas. What's going on?
Oh, I feel great.
Feel good?
I feel pretty good, man.
Yeah. How about you guys?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Lit. All right, so today it kind of sparked from a conversation I had with Colton because he was bigging up Arcane for a while, and I never actually saw Arcane. And then I sat down and watched it, and that shit is fucking fire, bro.
It's so good.
It's so fucking good.
Is so fucking good.
And then it got me thinking about, because it was on Netflix, and y'all should check it out. It got me thinking about like just video games in general, because you think about like the comic book industry, right? Everybody can't make shit pop as what we can see for like Warner versus like Disney. Like you can get the IP, but it doesn't mean just because you have the IP is going to be fire. And it kind of made me think about like, all right, yeah, if you're successful, you become like a Disney. And if you don't, you're kind of like a Warner Brothers. But what about the niggas that can't get a hold of like comic book IPs right now? You know what I'm saying? Like you still trying to make money. So it led me like down a fucking rabbit hole of like, all right, what if the next, like if I was a exec, what would I do next? Probably video games, honestly, because niggas don't have like the type of control that they have over like comic books. Because it's mad hard to get an IP because everybody wants to build a universe. But every game is like its own universe. So if I can get like a couple IPs under my belt, put that out as a series, put it out as a movie, I think it'd be kind of interesting to do some shit like that. So like I said, it took me down a fucking rabbit hole. And I found there's mad fucking series that's on the way, aside from the shit that we've been regularly watching now, that really pop. Like, example, you told me about Arcane.
Sir.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk is amazing.
Fucking amazing. There was Dota's Dragon Blood.
Yes.
That shit caught me off guard when they was cursing, nigga. I was like, yo, is this animated?
Castlevania go crazy.
Yes, nigga. Nigga, The Witcher.
The Witcher.
You know what I mean? Like
there's Dragon's Dogma.
Yes.
There's a lot of them.
Nigga, we just did a review on Tekken. You know what I mean? Like there's mad Sonic 1 and 2, nigga. Like there's mad shit. Uncharted, Mortal Kombat, like yo, there's been mad gaming movies, and it's like
this is not a new thing, and this is not.
It's not new.
No, it's not a new
thing. We know
it's
not new.
This is actually like how they started framing most of it. If you really think about it, like with the video games, if you really talk about Sonic, Mario,
they already had a Mario movie. They already
all that stuff was already
did that stuff already. But the thing
feels
is,
like there's more of a resurgence, and it's bigger now. Like there's way like the amount of like shit that's coming out within the next year to 2 years is fucking insane. Like they've always had gaming movies, and like they've been around, like because we talked about like Resident Evil and shit. Like they've been around, but the extent and the amount that has been coming out that's on the way is fucking ridiculous. Like I know Colton's seen it. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for The Last of Us coming to HBO. That shit look fire, bro. And honestly, I have not played the game.
Live action?
Yes, live action, bro. Like, yeah, that shit look hard. Like, I'm looking forward to that, and I have not played the game. Like, just because I fuck with zombies, it looks good.
You haven't played Last of Us?
I have not played Last of Us.
I feel like that's a problem.
I have not played Last of Us, bro. I own it, but I have not played a single minute of that game.
Definitely play it.
Which one? The new one or
the first one, numero uno.
Yeah, play it.
Yeah, nah, I got it. It's on my list, but I have not played it.
Play it on the hardest mode though.
Damn, this nigga called me and was like, yo, if you want to play a zombie game, nigga, play like you trying to live. Netflix got mad shows in the fuck. They got the, Sonic is popping. So
Yes, sir.
they got Sonic Prime, the 2D version. That shit is coming. One Piece. Like, aside from gaming, the only other thing that's like niggas are trying to like make pop is anime, which is we've had this discussion on here like tons of times where it's like they're hoping to like finally knock one out the park. And I've seen the cast for One Piece. It's a very extensive cast. Like, at least 40 people have been casted because there's a lot of fucking characters in One Piece. And they're trying to cover all that shit. I don't know how they plan to do it, but, they're trying to put a series together.
Netflix got so much bread.
Yo, bro, I don't even know if they have the bread.
Because all the rumors of all the things that we also heard was like crazy. Like the Pokemon live action.
Yes.
Yo, it's like, how y'all got this money?
Bro, they have Gundam, the OG Gundam with Amaru Ray. Like, they got that shit coming. They got Splinter Cell. They got fucking Splinter Cell coming, bro.
That shit is like, just hopefully they do it good, but how? How much money?
Bro, where is this money coming from?
That's what I don't know. That's why they keep bumping up how much it costs.
Yo, they got BioShock. They got Horizons. I don't know. I have no
idea
they have
how they're gonna.
I think they got Fallout too. They got Assassin's Creed.
Oh my god,
bro, where are they getting? We're gonna have to do an investigative episode.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do an investigation of what Netflix is doing with their funds.
Where the fuck are they getting this money
from? How much funds they actually make? Because this is kind of ridiculous,
bro. I need answers because it's like, now if you told me Amazon was doing this, I would believe it. But Netflix?
Nah, they're far in debt trying to make these movies.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's no fucking way they have like free flowing cash for this shit. Like, they have to be in the red while making it.
It's an investment.
Is it? Nigga, I just gave you like 9 movies coming. Like 9 movies and series. That's a fucking investment. Actually, no, you were wrong. Fallout is actually Amazon. I just pulled it up. Amazon is doing Fallout late 2023, and they're doing God of War. That's insane. But I believe that they could do it if you've seen Rings of Power. Like, the effects in Rings of Power, fantastic. Like, and they have no problem with violence. If you look at like Invincible, like, they have no problem doing violence. So I feel like they can pull off a God of War. Like, I don't know when it's coming. I'm gonna guess maybe 2025. I don't see it coming before then because they never mentioned anything about like casting and shit. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying? We talked about it earlier. Paramount is doing a Knuckles spinoff because Sonic was so fucking popping. So I'm looking forward to that shit. And
I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, they got my son Idris coming back. Now, I mean, he's doing the voice. It's literally the full 3D effect from the movie. Like, they're not changing shit. They're just giving him his own spinoff, which is pretty fire.
Shout out my goddamn boy Idris Elba going crazy. Hopefully, he keep doing his Springer voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's crazy out here. I don't know why you're trying to do that type of stuff. It's crazy.
I don't need any more 40 fucking degree days.
Yo, 40 degrees. It's mad cold outside. It's 50 degrees. You know, it's kind of high. You gotta wear a little jacket. 60-degree weather.
Niggas start barbecuing.
That's gonna be him as Knuckles to Sonic. Sonic's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh shit. And to round that off, Apple TV's doing a Speed Racer fucking show, bro.
I need that.
Yo.
Actually. Because the Speed Racer movie is underrated in my opinion.
Super underrated.
And
super
I feel like people don't show that shit love. They need to. That shit is really good.
Nah, super underrated. I don't know I'll be a fan of it when he hits. I'll know I'm a fan when he's driving and he has to make a turn if he makes the sound. The like as he hit the turn.
Also, I'll OD know it's lit when he's disrespecting everybody around him and not even really trying to help anybody. And when he's telling Wendy to shut up. Shut up, Wendy. Yeah. I'm trying to win the race. And I don't care about anything if it comes to winning the race. And I need to win the race. And then I have to keep winning the race. And then if I pass this man and if I stop and help him, there's no way I'll win this race, Wendy. So shut up. Shout out my son. Yo, he needs to do the
they
long-winded sentences.
They do the Bone Thug shit, nigga.
Need that. Need it. Need the long-winded sentences.
Nah, that'd be fucking fire. But they don't have a date for it yet. So honestly, like in the back of my head, I feel like 2025. I don't think anything sooner. Because we basically winded down 2022 as is. So you figure writers, effects, all that shit, post-production, probably looking at 2023. I mean 2025. And these are series, which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's a renaissance, like you said.
Yeah, like honestly.
Like it's something that's happened already and we already seen the benefits of it. And now that they can actually capitalize off of it in a way,
yes,
because they are in debt, but that they can capitalize off of it, they're like, we might as well, especially with the success of a lot of video game movies and series that happened recently.
As of late, yeah, 100%.
So,
yeah. And finally, on my gaming series list, Twisted Metal. Now, I'm a huge Twisted Metal fan.
Wait, didn't they say Anthony Mackie is in that? Isn't that who they said the leading person is?
If he's in that, that's insane.
They said I think he's attached to that project. Hold on, let me look this up.
Even if it isn't true, we're attaching him to the project.
Yo, Anthony Mackie, Twisted Metal, man.
Yo, nah, that's funny. And it's supposed to come out mid-2023. Like, so it's not even that far away, honestly.
Yes, sir. Anthony Mackie is John Doe.
Wow.
Samoa Joe is Sweet Tooth.
Yo, that's ill.
Will Arnett is in it as somebody.
I would
Nev
see him,
Campbell is Raven.
I could see him as like Spectra or some shit. Like, I could see him as somebody like that. That's ill. That's ill as fuck. I'm here for it, honestly. Like, honestly, Fast and the Furious should have become Twisted Metal before Twisted Metal put out.
It's a comedy series.
This should have been came out.
Like, yeah, this should have been dropped. It's a comedy series, and he's gonna be John Doe the milkman.
That is.
He talks as fast as he drives, with no memories of his past. What the fuck is this? It's on the cock.
Yeah, Peacock, baby.
It's about to drop on the cock. They about to drop that on the cock in 2023. You feel me? In 2020, the middle of 2023, they about to drop Twisted Metal on the cock. Look out for that, y'all.
Yo, the fact they didn't just go with like NBC Plus, the niggas really.
Ooh, the cock, man, the cock, man. You know people gonna put it down. Yo, it can either be the P or the cock, and both of those things are terrible.
Nuts.
Yo, like there's no like short. There's no short version of that where it works.
Yo, you was watching P, nigga.
You was on the P, bro. Yo, you watched that on the P? Or you watch that on the cock?
Yo, that's
both of those are nuts. Can't do it.
Oh shit. All right. Moving on to movies that's coming. We talked about it earlier. Borderlands. 2023. Jack Black, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart. It's a wild cast.
Hopefully Kevin Hart is Claptrap because that would make the most sense. Jack Black could be Handsome Jack. I could see that. But Handsome Jack is like skinny though.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But I could see him being Handsome Jack. Or somebody else. I don't know. But Jamie Lee Curtis, you said?
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis.
I could see her being like the lieutenant lady that's like mad tough. I could see her being like that person.
Yeah. I could see that role for her.
Yeah. We also don't know, only because when Jack Black and Kevin Hart is involved,
bro,
it might even be some like meta thing where like kids play a video game.
Jumanji, basically.
Their parents play the video game and they get transferred into the game and some bullshit like that. That is literally the
plot of Jumanji.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the same people from Jumanji.
Exactly.
So,
same cast.
Yeah, I can see shenanigans ensuing. I'm not excited for it.
I'm not.
But
either.
when it drops, I'll watch.
What I did find a little interesting, because I found that out later, was so after Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, Sega decided to try again with one of their other properties, and they're making a movie for Comic Zone, which is pretty cool. Like, I mean, it's a little on the nose because of, fucking comics and shit now, but I thought that shit was interesting. And it's supposed to, let me see, based on what I read, it's supposed to focus on a jaded comic book writer who gets sucked into the world on his final issue. the protagonist will have abilities based off their meta knowledge of being in a comic book. So this nigga is basically Deku in an actual comic book based on the fucking comic zone video game. Pretty interesting. Like, and one of the writers from Young Justice is working on it. So I kind of have some faith in it. You know what I mean? Because I am a Young Justice fan. I hope I believe it's getting another season. So I'm looking forward to that movie whenever it drops. Even if it's just an animated film or straight to streaming, I don't care. Like I'm on board. Next on the list, we had to talk about this, and this is either gonna go really fucking well or it's going to be disastrous. Mario Brothers, nigga. Fucking Mario
Italians and Mexicans.
Yo,
They choosing Americans, nigga. It's
son,
Chris Pratt.
They
nigga,
got Chris
and
Pratt
Charlie
as
Day.
Mario, bro.
And they got Charlie Day as
Luigi,
There's Luigi, and then they got Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
bro.
They got Keegan Michael Murray from Key and Peele as Toad. Nigga,
Yo.
they also
They got
think
Shorty
they
from New Mutants.
Yeah.
Magic. She's supposed to be Peach.
they also have said that Chris Pratt
I know where he's going.
is not gonna use the Italian accent. So thank God, I guess. But
I guess
for real, hilarious, horrible purposes, I wish he would have did the Italian accent.
Oh my god, nigga.
I really wanted him to do it to see how white people will react to another white person doing that.
Butts and seats. I'd have been there.
I would have been there day one to hear him go, "It's me, Chris Pratt. I'm in Mario. Sorry, guys. That's what Mario sounds like, guys. That wasn't me. I swear to God, that wasn't me. But yeah,
shit,
the
nah.
movie.
Like I said, it's either going to be chaotic as fuck or it's actually going to be amazing. Like there's no in between. There's no it was okay. This is either going to suck really fucking bad or it's going to be somehow incredible. Like I have no idea. But hey, man, the fact that Chris Pratt did enough of a job to impress them to be like, fuck it, I'm in. You're Mario. Like I need to hear this voice, bro. I need to hear whatever it is that he's about to do.
This is Dragon Ball Z.
Yo.
Dead ass. Dragon Ball Z with Jesse Pinkman, nigga.
I needed racial stereotypes.
Oh shit. What else is coming? Gran Turismo's getting a movie. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Oh shit, nigga.
Yo.
I can't wait to see all these realistic
Yo.
cars and realistic streets and realistic
Yo.
roads
And you
that
know
the
who-
cars are gonna drive on.
The two niggas that's starring in the role is Dave Harbour and Orlando Bloom. So basically we getting Red Guardian and Legolas
Oh my
whipping
God.
cars.
Them niggas are gonna be hella serious in that movie, and I am not gonna be there day one. I'll tell you that much. I will tell you that much.
Oh shit. And the final movie on my list that I'm actually excited about, but there's very fucking little information on it. Metal Gear Solid, nigga. Like Oscar Isaac is playing fucking Snake.
Oh yeah, that's hot. That's hot. Ooh, that's hot.
I'm looking forward to that, nigga.
And he's gonna be serious. in
Yo,
that
he's gonna be
shit.
serious as fuck, nigga.
He can't be a fucking clown.
Nope, no Moon Knight clown shit
Didn't
from this
nigga
nigga.
from 300 play that nigga?
Nah, he too old.
Nah,
he too old
yeah,
in
yeah,
Baby.
I mean,
yeah.
at this point, maybe he's too old.
Yeah.
He's way too old.
Maybe
In his prime, he probably
yeah,
could have.
100%.
But like, he
He's
too
late
old
I
now.
guess.
Yeah. Especially if
I
they
just
not
feel like he looked the most like he would come the closest to looking.
I think when Oscar Isaac put the shit on,
when you put
we
the
gonna see.
bandana on, nigga, it's over.
We
son.
gonna see. I feel like we gonna.
He
see.
grow
We
the
gonna
beard
see.
out a little bit. This nigga, yo, I can see it.
He gonna be big boss, man.
Yeah, nigga.
That shit gonna be exciting. You know what I'm excited for?
What's up?
Video game series wise,
Mhm.
Netflix to Doom series dropped the Onimusha anime that's coming
that's right.
out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if niggas remember Onimusha the game, but that was like a Ninja Gaiden type,
Yes, sir.
Sekiro type, those type of games where you would like kill demons with weapons and then take their souls and get stronger,
It's
nigga.
gangsta.
And it was so hot. The game was so good, and now they're dropping a series on Netflix.
Yo,
and
Netflix
it's
is
gonna be
yo.
an anime.
We
And
had this
I'm just
conversation.
saying,
Go ahead.
that shit It's just amazing. And I'm about to go on a little tangent about Cyberpunk. I'm
Go
not
ahead,
going to
go ahead.
spoil it for nobody
Okay.
because you should have watched it by now.
Go ahead.
But the Cyberpunk anime is probably the best video game adaptation like
Honestly,
I've ever seen.
I wouldn't even argue.
Like it is
It's fantastic.
kind of crazy how like it expands a game who kind of fucked up already and like made the whole world feel new to like not only new people, but I guess to the people that were already like into the game.
Right.
And even the people who played the game and then seen how disastrous the beginning was, they gradually got more reasons to go back to the game after they fixed it. And
That's
like
when you
that,
know a series is good, when it can bring you back to like a game that sucked. You know what I mean?
yo,
Like,
that ass.
because
And
that shit was disastrous when it dropped.
so bad. But I will say that anime itself, from the action to the colors to the sequences, even though the story was a little bit rushed, because again we have the less episodes,
Mhm.
but it was a perfect story. We already knew where it was going because we know what this world is, and it was just
No, it
so
was
good.
It was really
It
good.
was just so good. It was so great.
And just from like the art perspective, I loved it, bro. Like the
Blew me away.
animation, the fucking choice in like color palette, like it was fucking great. Like I have nothing negative to say. I think I told you that to literally you that day. Like it was like 2, 3 in the morning. I watched that shit, like all the episodes, like
Yeah,
right
I
through
did
the
the
night.
same shit.
That shit was fucking great. All right, so we've basically made it to the point where it's like we talked about all these games and anime that's actually coming to like live series. What is a game that you would want made either as a series or as a live action?
I mean, we
Just give me one or two.
we already know where this is gonna go. I'm gonna need that God of War for real.
I mean, it's coming though.
For
It's
real.
coming.
It is. Oh, that's coming already.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, so
Amazon
something
got that
that's
shit coming.
Not coming. All right.
Yeah. So it's not coming that you want.
Gas, you want to go? You got one or two?
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to think.
All right.
Damn, nigga.
I got something.
Go ahead.
I got something.
Let me think.
Yakuza, nigga. I want Yakuza. I want
That was hard.
the crazy, because I mean the game is actually insane.
It
Bro.
is a movie.
Like, because it has serious moments, it has the action pack, it has the comedy, it has like meta shit. Like, I would want a series on that, because it could be some shit where it's like goofy, but at the same time, like niggas is getting killed. Like, I could fuck with some shit like that.
Nigga, original Saints Row. We could do that.
Yeah. See,
Ooh,
there you
that
go.
is a good
See,
movie.
That's a good one.
now niggas
That
is
would be
spitting.
deadass a good movie.
Now niggas is
That would
fucking
definitely
The
spitting.
be
game's not that
movie.
good, so.
Give me Elder Scrolls, nigga.
I have
I'm already
Elder Scrolls is pretty dope.
I'm already into that medieval. We got Rings of Power. We got Game of Thrones back. Give me Elder Scrolls, nigga.
I
What you just about
honestly
to say?
believe that Asura's Wrath was already technically a movie, but I would definitely watch an Asura's Wrath movie if they talked about like they have other side stories where he's like a guardian that like fights mad shit with the gods that he beats up in the game,
Mhm.
and I'd dead ass like to watch like some shit
Nigga, they
like
need
that.
to do online games.
And
Motherfucking Rumble Fighter.
yo, dead ass, imagine RuneScape would be hilarious.
That'd be.
All
I mean, they
Absolutely
thinking
hard as
about
fuck.
like doing like all these different side things. In my mind, another crazy game and franchise that I would definitely love to see a movie is Zelda.
Yes.
Like, why?
Why
hasn't
haven't we
anyone-
touched
But then
fucking
again,
Zelda?
it's a Nintendo, so you get what I'm saying.
Here's the
But
thing,
Zelda
right?
has enough shit that I feel like an animated or some
Metroid,
type of
nigga?
CGI shit would go crazy. Metroid is another one that could go crazy.
Yeah. Like, why haven't they
But
touched that shit?
Nintendo, they really protect their IPs, bro.
Dead
And they
ass.
really
That's
want the
nuts.
easy going people to get movies.
Like Metroid, that honestly, that should be a no brainer. Honestly, like
Metroid could go fucking crazy.
That's all the ones you got, Colton?
I'm thinking, but you could go.
Yeah,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no, Dennis, because you didn't say anything.
nah, I did. I said Elder
many did you
Scrolls,
say?
Yakuza. Give me a Final Fantasy. You could make an
Okay, there you
original
go.
Final Fantasy story. Like, it doesn't have to follow anything. Like,
That's
just make
true.
up your own shit. Let me see what else. If I'm just being like a dick, just give me Animal Crossing on like HGTV, nigga. Like,
I'm fucking crying. That'd be pretty dope. That'd be pretty dope.
Send my son fixing people homes and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of.
Yo, give me
something
Streets of
kinda
Rage,
dope.
nigga. I want to see niggas go crazy.
You know what I would enjoy to watch? And
What's up?
there's like I have like two.
Mhm.
The Wolf Within. I don't know if y'all ever seen that Telltale game. But I
Okay.
feel like
They not
with
doing that? Or they did it or some shit?
Did they?
I think they
Because
did.
I'm gonna be honest, that shit is a fairy tale like detective agency murder mystery type thing.
Yeah, they did some shit like that before.
I wonder, but
yeah.
if they have, then that's dope. But
It just didn't sell well. That's what it was.
the Little Nightmares. I don't know if y'all ever seen that game. Little Nightmares. It's
Nah.
about like it's hard to explain. It's like these little like tiny
I know what you're talking about.
doll type people, and they gotta run away from like being trapped in this thing. And I feel like the lore, they don't explain nothing, but it's so like kind of deep. And I feel
Is that
like
the game with the
that'd be
little
an
kid
airy-
jumping over logs and shit?
Yeah, I was playing that shit. I was
a
streaming
good
that
game.
shit.
Hmm.
It's a very good game, and I feel like Little Nightmares would be like a very dope story.
I think
to
it
kinda
came out on
tell.
Xbox 360.
And-
I was playing on 360.
They should do a Cult of the Lamb animated series. Because
Okay.
Cult of the Lamb is mad cute, but it's so dark. And I believe like things like Agretsuko,
Yeah.
like Netflix could go crazy with that. And it already has like little animated cutscenes that they throw in there. And I feel like, oh damn, y'all already got the animation team. It's lit.
Here's my thing. I don't want them to make exactly the game over again as a TV show. I want them to do
Oh no,
adapt.
Like take
Patience
some
for
liberties. Yeah.
No, of
I
course
don't,
they can do
because
things.
what I realize with a lot of the shows is that when they do the exact show over, they tend to do terrible, garbage, atrocious. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
go focus on something else.
They need to
that we
like,
didn't
like,
see.
like literally like the shit that just came out that we were just talking
Cyberpunk.
about. Cyberpunk and there was another one where they did an adaptation.
Arcane,
It's not
Dota,
necessarily-
all those shits. Castlevania.
Arcane is no. Castlevania was sort of kind of the same, but Arcane was that's League of Legends.
That's League of Legends, yeah.
League of Legends,
And
but
they
it's not
went a
but
different-
League of Legends always has a different storyline.
Yes.
They never really stick to one storyline, so it makes sense that would be able to have some sort of adaptation. I think sticking to the script is never the best idea for them.
Yeah. Like no,
Sticking
I
fully
agree.
to the script at least.
Yeah.
Like you gotta like
Nah,
have some
don't-
semblance,
the-
but you gotta
keep the
make
essence.
some
Some
different.
Keep the essence.
That's it.
Have
But
it
you gotta
fit the world, but not.
you gotta
be.
be-
The
it could be
story.
different,
The
'cause,
story gotta be completely
like
different.
the Witcher animated series about the other Witcher guy.
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
The wolf, the
yeah,
other
yeah.
wolf dude. That shit is amazing, and it's in the same world, but it's not the same shit. And it's like, yeah, they
That's
gotta
what I'm
have a
saying, like-
semblance, but like definitely do some whole other shit. That's why I said earlier, like if I wanted any of these video game movies that
That's
I said
also
to
why.
be made,
That's also why the live actions fail a lot of the time.
yeah,
Just like
they want to do Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop. What was the other one? Death Note.
Death Note. Yeah, all of the Dragon Ball Z.
The Dragon Ball Z.
It's also a catch-22 because while I do agree that you should take liberties and like just have a semblance of what that world is, but take chances at the same time. A lot of fans are very fucking fickle because they did that with the Resident Evil series, the new shit, and they were like, fans were like, nah, we don't jack that shit. Nah.
Animation that they had previously before this
Mhm.
was good as fuck.
It
The
just didn't. They
show,
didn't follow away.
This is why I said the live action was not good because that wasn't meant to be a live action. And what they tried to do, they tried to like do the movie sort of kind of, but not really. And then
Yeah,
them
like
dogs,
it just
them
felt...
goddamn dogs. Why they look like that?
You can't have Resident Evil without them dogs, bro.
But
Like
they don't look like the dogs though. Like
Oh, we talking about the bad movies?
Yeah. I know. Oh, we gotta everybody move out the way. Colton connoisseurs here.
Yo, Double Dragons sucks ass. Super Mario Brothers movie
Bro.
sucks ass.
Bro. My
Uh,
God.
Doom sucks ass, but it's still a legendary movie.
For the first person shooter
The
mode.
second Silent Hill sucks ass. I'm sorry, Jon Snow.
which Doom
I'm
you
sorry,
talking about? The
Ned
one with the
Stark.
rock in it?
Yeah.
You said it sucks ass.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
It kind of sucks, but it was sort of good somehow.
It was
somewhere.
like that.
It was-
That final scene really did it for me.
It was sort of good.
Where they shot back to what Doom is like, and he was wilding. That was hot to me. Like Doom had parts that I enjoyed, but it had way too many parts that wasn't good.
Doom falls under, for me, the same way I treat like Resident Evil. Like I enjoy it. I don't know about that. Let me finish.
It might
Like
have been a little bit better than
I feel like
Resident
it falls under it's kind of campy. I know it's a video game movie, it's not supposed to win an award, and I can still enjoy it. Like it's not supposed to be cinema. You're supposed to sit back, enjoy the shit, laugh, whatever, and that's it. And I feel like it does that job. Like for me, like
My favorite terrible movies like that is definitely the Street Fighter movie
that's the GOAT, nigga.
and the Mortal Kombat movie.
But
Annihilation.
those movies were actually good though. Like they
No.
weren't bad.
No, those
Nah,
movies were bad.
they were not bad. The storylines
was
of those
bad.
movies was
Those
actually
movies
pretty
bad.
good.
No, those movies
Although
were bad, bro.
the
Go back and
They
watch
were
Street
good,
Fighter,
though.
nigga.
They were
I'll
good
go
bad.
back and watch
They were
them,
good
bro.
bad.
No.
The
It was
way
bad.
the movies themselves, and back in the day, you used to tell better stories. You understand what I'm saying? So like the story was good. The animation and all that shit was atrocious.
That's what I'm
'Cause they
saying. Like
didn't have
that's why.
information.
Okay, so let me clarify what I mean by bad. I don't mean bad as in I will never watch this again. Bad as in I can acknowledge this is not fucking a top
they
50 great
had-
movie. However,
I will say
it's still enjoyable
the
for me to
Street
watch.
Fighter one is written way better than the Mortal Kombat
Yes,
one.
100%.
The Mortal
It's not even
Kombat
close.
one is like so bad.
The
Like, it's
dialogue is
actually,
terrible,
like,
son.
horrible.
Everything with
But-
Jax.
But I love that
Sucker!
shit. I'll watch that shit over and over, nigga. I don't care. But
No.
the Street Fighter movie is actually a watchable movie,
No,
in my opinion.
I just want to make sure I
really-
clarify what I mean by
I get
bad.
what you're
Like,
saying. I get
yeah,
what
like
you're saying.
there's bad
I'm the
popcorn
king of
movies
watching
that
bad
you
movies.
watch.
It's a bad movie, bro. I just
It's-
love it.
I enjoy it.
I wouldn't compare it to get it's apples and oranges. I wouldn't compare it.
Nah, I enjoy it. It's just not to me
You're right,
a good movie.
but they both spoiled the apples and oranges. It's just according to which one you like
Look,
better. You got what I'm saying?
You like sort of good story, terrible acting.
yeah,
sort
you
of
got
good-
what I'm
Right, so
saying?
then-
The acting was not the greatest.
Street
but the
Fighter
storyline
was
was
sort
great.
of good
Man.
story, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like
the
it's
Mortal Kombat.
no, that's bad
Not
all
at all.
around, nigga.
Not all of them. Not all of them. Not all. Of
No,
them.
I'm not saying all.
no,
of
no,
them.
no,
We're talking about
Annihilation.
Annihilation.
Oh, okay.
The
okay.
Yeah,
very
yeah,
I thought
bad
you was
one.
talking about all of them.
No.
Annihilation.
Annihilation,
That one.
nigga.
And
That
then I'm
was
talking about the
bad.
Okay,
one
but
Street Fighter
if we
movie
talk
also.
about in general for Mortal Kombat, they were pretty good.
yeah.
except
No,
for
I
the
enjoy
one-
the first Mortal Kombat.
Annihilation, nigga.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
the
That's
bad
why we
one.
that's why we focused
That
on
was too bad you will die. Yo, that movie sucks dick, bro.
Yo.
But I love it so much. It's
You
so
might-
bad.
You might be the only person I know that really enjoys that movie.
Yo,
bro.
it's so bad, and I watch it so much because it's like so bad
That's-
for real.
Shao Kahn sucked. Like that fight
Oh
was
my
terrible, bro.
God, son.
That flip that Liu
Like the new
Kang
Mortal
does.
Kombat movie.
Oh my god, I like the new one. I
Nah,
told. Wait, let me finish though. Let me
nah, you
finish.
see?
Let me
You
finish. Let me
see?
finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me
go ahead.
finish. I like it because of Taslim and Sonata. Those two niggas, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, carry that movie for me.
That's
They
only
carry
them
that
two.
shit. Exactly. They put that shit on their back
Everybody
and they carry
else
the
didn't even
movie.
fucking
No,
matter.
exactly. And like I told you, like we were talking about earlier, the movie finishes and you're like tricked because it's like there was no tournament, nigga.
I
Like
didn't do
we
shit.
had a whole movie
Without
and there
a
was no fucking tournament. Like,
The
huh?
fuck, dude?
It was all build up to the tournament.
Exactly. And
They
then the
might
movie
not.
ended.
They might not even have a second movie.
No, they are.
Yeah, they having a second movie, but
They are?
still,
Yeah.
like the
Mm.
fuck, bro.
What
Like
the fuck,
Didn't
nigga?
that characters die? How they having a second movie?
they about to
Because they got
replace
new
them niggas.
characters.
Yeah, they about to replace them niggas. They definitely doing a second one because my son Taslim is already. They signed him for like 3. He's definitely they locked in for another one, which I'm happy about because hey, I'll take more Sonata and Taslim fighting. Bro.
I don't think that movie was that great actually. The story, I don't think the story was good.
The story wasn't good because they tried to focus on what's his name, the new character,
was not good at all.
but the fights they nailed that.
fights, the fights were good, but I'm not just gonna bank it on fights. If I
Well,
just
see,
wanna-
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily a good movie. It's a bad good movie. It's just like how I ranked Street Fighter for me. Like it's the opposite. They don't have the story that Street Fighter had, and
but
it
got
did
the fist cuffs.
exactly. So it's like they balance each other out. So that's why I say like it's a bad movie, but it's a bad movie that I enjoy watching.
So you
but I
like
can
the last
acknowledge that it's not a good movie.
Mm.
Like I can
So you
acknowledge
like
that.
the forearm nigga.
Yes.
You like it? It was enjoyable.
I'm still.
You enjoy it?
The forearm, nigga.
I still enjoyed the movie.
Yo, my
bro.
head hurts. Yo, honestly, look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be somewhere in between y'all.
Yo,
I'm gonna tell you right
I'm
now,
the
that
midpoint.
movie's ass.
It's
But
not good.
it's not like it's like a top tier ass.
That's
it's
what
like
I'm saying.
right under average.
Like-
Like right
like no-
under average.
like
you
no
get what
one's-
I'm saying?
No one's gonna.
Yo,
But you know
remake
why?
the whole movie with better
Because what
animation,
you said,
please.
Taslim and Sonata
Yo,
made that shit
Yo.
almost not ass.
if somebody came to me and was like, "Yo, you think that movie's ass?" I'd be like, "All right, I get it, but I still enjoy watching them niggas go at it. Like it's a fun, like that is fun for me. Just like how you were like, "Yo, Street Fighter's not bad because it has a great story, but everything else about it is like, nah." It's the same thing. Like for me, I can watch a bad movie that I can acknowledge is bad and still enjoy myself. Versus,
That's like saying Stomp the Yard is good because of Chris Brown.
Stomp Yard is good because of tie dyes. Look at it right.
You see? Yeah, you feel me?
Nigga, you're talking in my language. I love it. I agree with you. Nigga, sometimes that's how it be.
Yo,
Nigga, sometimes you see some shit, you like, damn, that's my nigga. This shit hot. It's ass, but it's hot.
exactly. Thank you. That's literally what I'm saying. It's like, yo, like I fuck with them niggas, and it's like watching them fight is like, all right, I'm gonna enjoy this. Like, regardless of what happens the rest of the movie, Scorpion and Sub-Zero did what Scorpion and Sub-Zero was supposed to fucking do. Them niggas understood the assignment the whole way through. You couldn't tell me you watched it and was like, this nigga sucked this Scorpion. Or this nigga sucked. No, them niggas did they shit the whole movie. That's why I said, before I said anything about the movie, you heard me say on record, them niggas put it on their back and they carried the fucking movie, bro, from beginning to end. So if we get a sequel and it's mainly them again, I'm on board. Like, I'm gonna come right back in here and be like, yeah, that movie sucks, but I'm gonna watch it, nigga. That's a fucking fact.
That's hilarious.
Oh shit. What other movies did you have on your list? Connoisseur.
You know,
that you thought were good.
there's a lot of them, but in my opinion, it don't even matter.
Yo, you know what
Because- Uncharted.
Okay.
You got to throw that on
National
the
Treasure
Nastastic
Spider-Man.
Oh, Nastastic?
list.
That's what you just said?
The Nastastic.
It's
Nigga.
atrocious, yeah.
Yeah, the Nastastic fucking list. Let's see.
Yo, you know
what else?
You forgot to bring up Prince of Persia, nigga.
Oh my god. Okay, so Prince of
Whitewashing
Persia is
like
the
shit,
biggest
nigga.
one of all time because
Whoa,
everyone
whoa,
did
whoa.
brown
Prince of Persia,
face.
the game was so good.
No, I'm not talking about the game. We're talking about the movie.
We talking about the
All
with
right,
Jake
but let's
Gyllenhaal.
start with the game first.
No, let's
the
not
game
talk
is
about
so
the game.
amazing.
The game is lit. No,
The
of
game is
course.
Yeah,
so
start
we
with
gotta
the
put that
place
out
alone.
there.
These
Yeah.
niggas, bro. Like,
That
what is wrong with
movie,
them?
they
Bro.
brown faced
Bro.
every white man they could think of and white woman
Insane.
and put them in
Bro.
the Arabian area. And they could hired actually Arab actors and was like, no, we want Jake Gyllenhaal to
Yo.
be brown. We want Ben
Yo.
Kingsley to be brown. We
Insane.
want this shorty to be a little bit more brown. And you guys are all going to be stereotypical.
Oh my God.
And the movie sucked ass.
Bro.
There was no action. It made no fucking sense. They had a great cast and it sucked dick. And I hate them for it. I hope somebody brings that up to Jake Gyllenhaal
Yo,
and them.
Jake
It's
Gyllenhaal
crazy.
in the desert as an Arabian is fucking
It's
nuts.
fucking crazy. And
Side
that
note.
is
Yo,
why.
Side
Oh,
note, side
also.
note. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say double feature Assassin's Creed movie. Sucked super
why
dick.
did you do that?
Garbage.
Why they do that to
That's
Fassbender,
another
bro?
Nash-tastic movie because and I might have to remove the tastic. You know what's on the Nash-tastic list?
What's up?
Assassin's Creed,
Yeah.
Prince of Persia,
Yes.
that Fantastic Four movie with Michael B. Jordan.
God damn.
These are like unwatchable movies.
Yo,
to me.
Assassin's Creed is so cinematic. Why was it?
It was so ass.
Like the game is so cinematic.
and then they made it boring somehow.
Yo, it was
And
terrible,
it
bro.
like that's all I gotta say is those are the prime examples of ass-tastic video game,
we
and
you know,
also the Super Mario Brothers.
we
movie.
also need
Hold-
to
hold- why isn't Jack Black Mario? Okay, go ahead.
He could have been Mario. But
yeah, he should have. We need to bring up official charges. Maybe not this episode, but the next episode, we gotta bring up official charges on Marky Mark, nigga.
Yes.
Why is this nigga butchering video game?
Oh yeah,
movies?
Max Payne is
nigga.
another piece of shit movie that Mark
need this-
Wahlberg came through
need
and
this
was
nigga
just
to
Mark
answer
Wahlberg
for his
and
crimes.
said, "I am playing the actor. I am playing the role of the character you guys love, and I'm gonna do it like fucking this, and it doesn't fucking matter what you fucking think.
Say
Real
hi to your mother for me, okay?
Say hi to your fucking mother for me, okay? Yo, fuck you, dude. I hate
I
you.
need this
Stop
nigga
being in
brought
video
up
game
Uncharted.
movies. Uncharted is also on that fucking
Yo,
list because of you,
dead
dickhead.
ass,
You're not
nigga.
Sully, nigga. You was never Sully, nigga. You got a mustache and you think you're fucking Sully now, nigga? You still sound like you, dude. You don't sound like Sully, nigga. You never acted in that movie. I'm so upset. All right, I'm done.
Oh shit, bro. Like, yeah.
No, I'm starting to question if he's actually a good actor or not.
He's not.
He's not. Here's
He's
what
himself.
he does. Here's
What Spider-Man you talking about?
Ooh.
Oh, I was actually talking about Mark Wahlberg.
Ooh.
Mark Wahlberg is actually sort of a good actor.
I'm
I
I'm
feel,
a-
okay,
what roles he put
here's
him in.
what they.
But
okay,
Spider-Man
no,
might
no,
not be a good
That's what
actor,
I'll
though.
agree. That's what I'll. But this is what I was. You just made my point. The roles they put Mark Wahlberg in fit him most of
Yeah.
the time. The roles they put Tom Holland in
Don't
don't
always
fit
fit
him all of the time. And I think this was one of those weird
But
castings
that
because he's
also
hot
might
off
be
of the Spider-Man shit.
That also might just be him.
He gave more effort than Mark Wahlberg did in this
did.
movie.
I feel
He
you,
didn't
but
do great, but he
But-
also didn't do bad.
effort doesn't mean it was good.
Effort doesn't mean it was bad. Not doing effort, not doing the greatest effort doesn't mean it was bad. That's what
Okay.
I will say. He wasn't bad in this movie. It's just that he's Spider-Man
exactly.
in everything that he's in, kind of.
He can't escape.
You can't
that now.
escape it,
Okay,
especially
see,
when you make
you
it like a
become
lighthearted, fucking.
All the other
doing this
Spider-Man
shit.
didn't have that issue.
Of course, because they're
No, they did. Not
To-
Andrew,
to
but
an
Toby.
not.
Okay,
Toby,
listen,
Toby did
listen.
have that issue
To an
'cause they-
extent, but they
then
were
he
good
broke out
actors.
of it. Yeah,
They
no,
were,
no, no.
They
That's true.
were
That's
good
true.
actors.
That's true.
Okay. I
Generally
agree.
speaking.
All right,
I
wait,
agree.
wait.
All
One
right,
at a time.
but
One at a time.
Harry-
Y'all yelling. One at a time. Go ahead, go
Harry
ahead.
Potter. Harry Potter was a good actor, generally speaking. Didn't matter what you put him in. Yes, he was stereotyped, but it did not matter what you put him in. He was always a good actor. Tom Holland is not really a good actor like that.
I haven't seen him enough to agree with that. And the only reason I'm gonna say
No,
that is because
Tom Holland, the devil on the inside, and the shit where he was like the soldier with the PTSD are
I was-
actually
okay,
two
that's
okay.
what I was
scenes
gonna
where
say.
he
Because I was
actually
gonna
is
say,
acting.
Cherry
Okay.
was really fucking good. Like,
The PTSD one wasn't bad, I guess.
He
but
did a great job.
no,
in
he
both
did a
those
fantastic
movies.
job in
Yeah.
that movie, bro. That's
So
probably,
that's why I'm showing his range. It's just that he gets casted in these roles where he's basically Spider-Man,
That's
but
what I'm
not
saying.
Spider-Man.
It's
and they
national-
keep putting him in those
it's
roles.
National Treasure Spider-Man, bro. Like, I've been calling it that since we talked about this movie. Like,
So
him, once he has to show his athleticism, I feel like that's where it like
I
ties
won't
him
say
into the
you're
Spider shit.
you're
Spider-Man
wrong about your belief of him not being a good actor, because again, I'm not gonna argue that he's a good actor,
because
but he's not a bad actor.
he's not the worst actor.
He's not a bad actor.
He's all right.
Okay,
So
he's
that's
not a
the
bad
same
actor.
thing. That's the same
yeah,
thing.
I agree.
Y'all
I would
saying the
give
same
him.
shit.
He's not a bad
fairly
actor.
give him a 3
Out of 5,
out of 5.
that's fine.
That's not bad. That's,
That's
still
great,
passing.
actually.
I
I'd actually only give him a
wouldn't say-
3.5.
I wouldn't say he's that bad. I'm not gonna shit on him completely, but
I
he's
know.
not. He's not.
I
He
think
just-
it's his choice in roles. That's really what it is.
I don't
and
even
what
know
does
if
that
that's his
said about
choice.
what does that say about his acting?
He's
though?
getting that.
That says a
bread
lot more
right
about
now.
him
I
than
can
it
feel-
does-
No, that's true.
No, it does. I'm just saying because
I mean, he's putting the effort forward.
that's
That
what I'm
is
saying.
why I'll give him a little bit more and he's young.
Exactly.
that-
That's
those
the
are the two
point.
things I'll
That's
give
the
him.
point that I was leading to, because when I brought up Toby for a while stopped because after Spider-Man, he tried Seabiscuit. It didn't really pop off for him. And he never really did anything that popped after that, because for a while he couldn't escape the idea that fans
he's
just saw him as
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man. Like, once you take an iconic
Also,
role,
that IP is
you're
crazy.
stuck with that role for like
Think
a very
about,
long
like,
time.
Henry
I
Cavill,
feel
right?
you, but that
Henry
wasn't always
Cavill's
the case
always
for
gonna be
everybody,
Superman
and
to
I can't
niggas.
necessarily agree with
I
that.
mean,
What you said?
No,
I'll
let me hear what you
I'm
said. Say
saying
that
when
again,
you
say
pick
that
an IP, a big crazy IP, like you're Batman, you're Superman, you're Spider-Man, you're this person, you're that Iron Man. You get what I'm saying?
It takes
it
a long
sticks with you.
time.
And like even
I
the best
feel you.
actors always. No,
But
I'm agreeing with you. The
that-
best
okay,
actors
go
can
ahead.
All right,
get
all
out
right,
of
one at
that
a time, one at a time,
every
one at a time.
time. They're gonna get out of it every time. Some niggas get that role when they're young, and it's gonna stick. until you like prove niggas wrong. And Tom Holland has tried, but we got to give him more time.
That's what I'm saying.
my
That's
opinion.
that's where I was leading the point to was
But I get what
that
you're saying.
Toby had enough time to get out of that role because I don't see him as Spider-Man anymore. He's just Toby now. But for once Spider-Man was hot, nigga,
Harry
he was
Potter
stuck.
is always Harry Potter. But whatever role he's acting in, it doesn't mean he's Harry Potter. You get what I'm saying?
I get that, but
Like-
not everybody can escape that.
I
And for
feel
and for
you,
and
but-
for
I feel
okay,
like
who-
Tom-
who-
I
wait, hold on,
get-
hold on,
give me
hold on, hold on.
give me another example then. So let's to make it
that
Okay,
that
give me
can
another
escape
example.
or stuck in it.
that gets stuck in it.
The Rock. The Rock is the Rock in every fucking movie, bro. The
But
Rock
I
is
don't- I
in
never
Black
seen-
Adam is the Rock.
Okay, but
in Doom he's the
Would-
Rock.
Do we
in
can-
Jumanji he's the
do
Rock.
we agree that The Rock is not the best actor? Like literally would
Yeah.
be like a
Yes.
0 on the
Yeah.
actor scale?
He's like a 1.2.
Okay, you being a little more
1.5.
generous.
No.
It's
I'd
not-
be a lot
no,
more
no, no, no,
generous
no.
because
I
he
feel you,
does
I
his
feel you.
job being the Rock.
Because he is The Rock, so maybe he is actually a run. So
Okay.
The Rock.
Yes. It's the same thing with Keanu Reeves. He's Keanu Reeves in every movie.
Yeah.
Same thing with
I'm talking
Nicolas
about
Cage.
people
Nicolas Cage
who are
is
meant
everything.
to be actors and are meant to be actually good actors, quote unquote, right? He doesn't. I don't know. He just doesn't captivate me like that.
That's fine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he captivates me either. Like, honestly, when Colton
Yeah.
brought up Cherry, like, that was my great example of him showing range. And I didn't feel like he was Spider-Man in that. I felt he was a different character. However, Nathan Drake requires a certain amount of athleticism that reminds me of him being Spider-Man. So anytime I see him doing flips, jumping over tables, I'm like, hey, there's
But
Spider-Man
that
being Spider-Man.
whole- you see, that's where I fall off with it, right? Because that Nathan Drake story, that whole Uncharted story, is not a Spider-Man, pseudo Spider-Man story, bro.
It's not.
There's other games that are literally pseudo Spider-Man stories. You feel me?
But that's
But, like,
also.
there's. Go ahead. What are you
But
saying?
also, companies make those decisions of who they want to be the leading role and may not be the best role. You get what I'm saying? Like sometimes a director will be like, maybe Tom Holland was one of the top people and they had somebody else that they felt like was better, but the studio hit them up and was like, yo, we need Tom Holland.
He puts
Because
butts
he's
in
hot.
seats. Yeah, like he's hot. He's
That's
Spider-Man.
what happens like in movies all the time. So I get what you're saying.
this was a Netflix movie, right?
No.
No.
This was actually in theaters. This
is
was
like a theater.
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
See, so I can't even give it an excuse no more.
I mean, I wasn't giving him an
I
excuse.
was about
'cause-
to give it mad excuses.
I wasn't giving him an excuse because, like I said, like I feel like he can act, but that role,
That's not the
it
role for
wasn't the
him.
role for him. Honestly, like it didn't show range. Like it still feels like Spider-Man. Like the story of Uncharted
Also,
is not
it felt like
Spider-Man.
the writers wrote it like he's Spider-Man.
See, but it's not even that for me. It just felt like his natural mannerisms in the film reminded me of Peter. Like he moved like Peter. But then when I watched Cherry, it's a totally fucking different movie. Like he actually had to do something different.
In my head, I feel like the writing
See,
in
that's
that
confusing
movie
me, but
because
it's
the
fine.
movie's not a good movie, and I feel like they wrote it based off of like, oh, we see what he do in Spider-Man when he's being quirky.
let
We're
him
gonna
just do
try to
that?
write. We're gonna make him do this in this movie.
Mm.
I think that's dead ass.
That's
what
probably
they
what it
did.
is. Yeah.
And that was gonna be my Netflix argument. I was gonna give Netflix all the credit for that one, but Netflix ain't even do that.
Nope.
It's not Netflix. It's the whatever the studio is that made the movie.
So that's
Like they dead ass was like, oh shit, you just made mad bread off of that Spider-Man movie. We gonna try
Yo,
to make
bring-
it a little
bring
bit
a
like
little over
Spider-Man.
here.
You know what studio it is? It's Sony Studios.
I'm
Sony
not-
dropped that shit.
You know what? I wouldn't
isn't
even be
that
surprised.
Uncharted a Sony game?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're doing
And
Last of Us. They're
Spider-Man is
doing all
literally a
this shit.
Sony
Yeah.
property.
So
Yeah,
I
kinda
can't.
makes sense.
So I really can't expect anything from that then. right?
Exactly.
No.
Okay. Cool.
They just bugged out. They just tripped out. They just made a movie for no reason.
Yeah. Honestly.
So here's what it is. They're not gonna be able to capture any of the emotional integrity of all those fucking games.
not
like,
with Tom Holland.
like-
no,
like-
I don't see it.
Like once you play what's the fucking Last of Us, like that game is very emotional, and for them not to be able to capture that, I feel like that's crazy, especially for Sony.
Well, they're gonna do it for if you see the Last of Us trailer with who's starring in the Mandalorian, the dude that's starring in it, he's gonna kill that. Like 100% he's gonna kill it. Like Last of Us looks fantastic. If we're talking about just Uncharted, Tom Holland just no. Like Again, he's a
So are we
3.
blaming Tom Holland or are we blaming whatchamacallit?
I'm blaming both.
Studio.
I'm blaming
The
both.
casting.
I'm blaming
He definitely
both.
took the job.
He took the job, and
He
at the
just
same
mad
time,
shit.
like,
But then again, I really can't blame him to get paid. Like, you got paid. I'm sure the studio hit you up.
I mean,
and
take
offered you mad bread.
I mean, taking the money apart aside, if we're just talking talent, it wasn't the right fit for him.
Exactly.
Know what I mean,
but they picked him. So what? Like, what is he supposed
I mean,
to
they
do?
picked
Just
him,
be like, say
but-
no.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you don't have to take the role, nigga.
Yeah, there's a lot of actors that say no. It says
That's
a
what
lot
I'm
about.
saying.
This is why
That's
I
true.
can't see. He has to take a lot of blame for that because he chose that. He not necessarily he chose it. He accepted that role.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
He didn't. He could have said no. He could said no a lot of the time. So
Can
You
I
know
ask
what it
something
is?
to y'all? Can I ask something of
Mhm.
y'all?
Mhm.
You get an opportunity to do something. You feel like you're good enough to rise to the occasion. You're not gonna bet on yourself. You're just gonna say no because you want to keep the artistic or integrity of whatever is going on.
I mean,
Like we
well,
gotta like. I feel like sometimes you gotta like. I get we're like criticizing how
Me
we feel like he's
personally-
acting. No, I'm saying I get how we're criticizing how he's acting.
are we talking about me
and
or are we
shit.
talking in general?
Just in general? It just think about like just think about you personally.
I mean, you also have to think
I
about.
would if I knew I'd be overthinking the fuck out of it. I probably wouldn't have done it.
See, well,
I'm taking that chance on myself.
I mean, it's
like if
honestly,
I feel like I could do something, I'd rather fail and like people would just be like that shit sucked, I guess, and like I move on than to like just be like, you know what, I can't do this shit, so I'm gonna just back out.
no, you know what it is.
I feel like
it's
go ahead.
it's like it's a slippery slope because you
It
think
is a slippery slope.
you think about actors that passed on major roles, like Will Smith passed on Matrix. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that'll see roles and it'll be a good film, and they just know it's not a good fit. Like, you don't have to take everything just because the movie's great, but am I a good fit for this movie? Yeah, like him being athletic, that makes sense, but his acting came across like Peter. And that's why I felt he couldn't cross enough. There wasn't enough in him to differentiate him in his other roles versus
So-
something like a Cherry. Cherry was so far from whatever else he did. You can see like, oh shit, this nigga's a different character. I'm looking at it like, this is Tom Holland and not Peter Parker.
I don't believe people should be taking roles off of ego alone. I feel like people should be taking roles that are actually fitting them.
That's
Exactly.
just not
And work.
only off of ego alone.
That
though.
it,
If you want to get better at acting,
Yes,
you're
you
gonna
have to
have to
take
try
chances.
other
You have
things
to
and
take
take
chances,
roles,
yes.
bro.
But
Like,
that's not a
yes,
risky
that is
chance,
a part
though.
of. I mean, yes, you have to do that to learn or
he-
to get
but
further.
But that's
that
that's the point that I'm making. Like, I agree that you should take roles that challenge you and shit like that. But do you find his role in Uncharted more challenging than his role in Cherry? I think Cherry's a bigger challenge for him. Knowing the character he plays as a Peter Parker that people know him for, to be a
except for
drug
trying
addict,
to play the same
PSD.
role.
Exactly.
There's-
Like, that is a challenge.
There is a lot of factors that go into these things. I agree with y'all. That's a fact. That's a fact. That other role is definitely a harder role. But when you rise to a level of prominence and shit, and I hate like even talking about this, but when you rise to a level of prominence and shit, you're gonna probably take certain roles because the money's better. Like, even though shit might be more challenging, and I
Probably.
get doing it for artistic integrity and like challenging yourself,
Mhm.
and you can do that. But when your schedule is like booked up and you're fucking hot, nigga,
No,
like,
Choose whatever you could get.
you
I-
gonna choose what you
yeah,
can get,
I
and you
agree.
gonna probably take the bigger sums.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
I
like,
agree. I agree.
he's hot right now. When he gets his downtime, he gonna start doing more
'Cause
serious shit.
You know what?
Because
You know
now
what it is? I agree with everything that you just said, but I feel like if we're having that conversation, then I agree with you. If we're having the conversation I thought we were having, which we're just talking about talent,
That's
then I
different.
lean towards Gas. Then
oh,
it's
I,
like,
ne-
yo,
I
I'm-
never said he was
That's
talented.
different.
I'm just talking about like.
no.
But that's
Shit, he
the
not
argument.
banging
I'm just
himself.
saying, like, those are two different conversations. If we're just
Exactly.
like, yo, like, I'm
Okay,
just taking money because
but here's
like, I'm
the
hot
but here's
versus
here's what originally I was saying. How can he get better if he don't do the roles? How
exactly.
can he get to
That's-
that
yeah,
talent level if he don't
exactly.
try the
If
roles?
you don't try the roles that challenge you, Uncharted is not a challenge for him. That's the point that I'm
It
making.
is though, because
But
we are
he's
our
not-
argument here is that we know Drake, we know Nathan Drake from the Nathan
story
Drake
that it was
stories.
supposed to be versus what it was is two different things.
I'm not even talking about the story. I'm just talking about his presentation of the character. feels like a character that he's done.
It
So
feels
if we're
watered
going
down,
by
yes.
what Colton said about challenging, that's not a challenging role because I'm giving you what I gave you in a
If
popular
this
movie
nigga's
already.
mid, that shit's challenging. And we are all agreeing that this nigga's kind of mid. So it's a challenging role. Like,
No,
you
because
gotta
he-
get better,
because
bro.
I've seen him do better in other movies. So clearly, in these challenging roles, you can rise to the occasion.
These
You
are also
phoned this
times when he
in.
was a little bit more hungry
You phoned
compared
this
to
one
now
in.
where he got the bread.
In all his movies, except for The Longest Yard
And Pain and Gain.
and you see, The Rock got at least 2 to 3 movies that are actually good.
So does
To
Tom
where he-
Holland.
Nah, it don't compare.
I literally just named the 2 serious
I'll-
roles
alright, so
where
I'll
he
say that-
actually has movies
Now,
where
I would say
But
what
that's not
I
a
think the difference
good
is between
thing,
a
though.
Tom Holland and a Rock. I feel like the Rock has
he's an
found
actor.
the Rock has found his niche, which is I'm gonna do this role and I'm gonna do it in every movie and I'm gonna get paid for it and I'm gonna put butts in seats. It works. The Rock is the same in Jumanji, the same he is in that Jungle Cruise,
that was
the
the
same
Ashton
as he
Kutcher one?
in which one?
the
Was that the Ashton Kutcher movie?
Fucking,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Ashton
yeah.
Kutcher,
That was
Stifler,
Ashton Kutcher.
Stifler.
That's not Ashton Kutcher?
No,
No, Stifler's
The dude who played, I forgot his
American
real name.
Pie.
American
Okay,
Pie,
okay,
Stifler.
okay.
It's him
Yeah.
and Stifler. The Rundown.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the name
yeah.
of the movie.
That
shit is good.
great.
Yeah,
That
shit
and that
is
was,
great.
I feel like that's when he found the Rock niche.
That's
where
when
I'm
he
like,
found
that's
the
the
Rock niche.
and
the
that's what I'm
tough
saying.
nigga and it's funny.
Exactly. So like once he
That was the
found
best
that,
iteration
once
of
he
that,
found
though.
that lane, I feel like he went the Kevin Hart route because that's when they started working together. Where it's like, yo, I'm gonna get these movies and I'm gonna get this money and I'm gonna just keep getting this money because I'm gonna keep putting butts in seats.
But
So
here's-
he doesn't take roles like, hey, I'm gonna be in Cherry and
But
be
here's
like
a-
a.
but here's
PS2.
another
Like I don't
difference.
get that from him.
Tom Holland is mad young.
No, I agree.
Like,
Tom Holland,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
has
Like,
time
he's not
to grow.
established.
An
Like,
actor.
yes,
That
but
exactly. I'm agreeing with that. I'm just saying like.
so
for
is The Rock.
No.
Yes, he is.
The
He's a
Rock is
performer.
He
The
is
Rock-
literally the highest paid actor.
Entertainer.
He's an actor, Jamal. He's
The Rock
legit
is
the
not an
highest
actor.
paid
He don't
actor.
want to hear it.
You don't want
wanna hear
I
it.
feel you, but you have to respect it.
Okay,
because that
I
nigga's
respect
dead an
it
actor.
because he's making mad money in the industry. So I
Nigga's
will
dead
respect
an
that.
actor, bro.
But if I'm talking about someone who
Yeah.
takes the
Okay,
art
yes,
of
I know that. I
acting,
know that. I
a
know.
fucking
I'm
thespian.
agreeing with you guys.
This
Right?
nigga
about
said
that
thespian.
thing.
Let's not get over that. This nigga
Right?
just said thespian on record.
And we also cannot
Gas
gloss over the
Scorsese over
fact
here, nigga.
that Hollywood that hires all these thespians doesn't even fucking care like that. Because if I'm gonna hit my theory real quick,
Mhm.
all the best actors are ugly.
I would sit here and think about it, but I'm not.
Right now,
I'm just
all
riding
the
with
best
it.
actors
I'm
are
riding
ugly.
with it.
And
Fuck
there
it.
are some beautiful, good
Fuck it.
actors.
Fuck it.
But like they get the same roles over and over as leading roles. A lot of the best actors are the side people that look fucking crazy that
Nah,
they don't
that's
want to
true.
put them in front of the actual camera.
That's 100%.
Like, and
right.
because Hollywood cares about vanity more than they actually care about this talent. A lot of the time.
Okay, you spend
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like when we look at niggas like fucking Tom Holland and The Rock and what's the shit that's in common? Buff niggas in different sizes and colors and shapes. And all they can do is keep a specific type. Like even like niggas like Ryan Gosling who actually can act, but he does the same nigga almost in every same emotional spectrum that doesn't go that far. He's like 4 emojis.
Yo,
Like that nigga face is like 4
At
emojis
most.
in every
Well,
movie.
what's
but
the nigga
he's-
named Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen.
yeah.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying? There's a few people that like they are legit like, and even with Seth Rogen, right? He's proven that he can do more serious things and other shit like
He
that.
can,
but that's
but
because
he's
he's a comedian.
always
He's always
Seth
the stoner
Rogen, though.
Seth Rogen nigga. So at the end of the day, like I said, Hollywood is a fucked up place. And when we talk about thespians, we talk about like the highest rank of niggas. Like
Right, so,
talking
like,
about
that's
niggas
why I
that's
said-
actually amazing.
that's why
so
I
I
said-
get y'all. But
No, I
that
agree with you.
nigga
That's what I'm
is
saying.
just
Like
Tom Holland, bro.
when if it
He's
depends.
just
on-
Spider-Man,
it
man.
de-
Shut the fuck up, Peter Parker. Put that suit on and do 5 more movies, nigga. I'm tired of your shit.
That's
Nigga,
what I'm saying.
Do
Like
5 more movies, retire, then do serious movies, nigga. And I'm on your side.
that's what I'm saying. Like if it depends on the conversation we're having. If we're having Colton's conversation, I agree. If we're having a conversation of thespians, I'm with my man Gas. Like,
I
if we're
mean, I agree with him too, nigga. I was never arguing that Tom Holland is a thespian.
No,
a top
we're not.
thespian.
No, I'm not saying that at
Like,
all. I'm just saying,
That nigga
like,
not good. He
I'm just
mid.
saying,
He in the middle.
It depends on which universe we're visiting. If we're visiting the Coulson universe, yes,
Listen, my universe is the same universe that thinks that nigga's not a thespian.
No,
so.
I'm not talking. I'm ignoring that part. I'm talking about like if like the money's good, you're gonna take the role. Cool. Then I have to judge you based on what you did. I can't judge you just because you made 20 million on the movie.
I'm not saying don't judge him. I'm just saying.
I
Nigga,
get
how you gonna get better
part.
if you don't take that chance, nigga? And if you fucking fail, you fail, nigga. Now you know. Now we can yell at Tom Holland
Nigga,
if he
that's
does
a
the second
couple
movie.
$1
You
million
heard
worth
me?
of fail, nigga.
Now we can yell at him if he do the second one, cause nigga, you gonna be the same nigga in that one.
So like if we're having that conversation about the thespians, then I'm leaning towards Cherry. If we're having the conversation about money, then I'm leaning towards Uncharted. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was focusing more on the thespian aspect of it, and if he's taking challenging roles, then nigga, take challenging roles. That's not a challenging role for you, my nigga. I know you can act better because I've seen you act better, and I was shocked by your acting. Like,
Listen.
give me more.
Listen, dude, when you lying on a pile of money, shit just feel different, dude. Nigga just wake up. Nigga just woke up. His phone rang. They say, "You want to be Nathan Drake?" He said, "What? You want me to be Peter Parker?" Okay. How much money? 8 zeros. Absolutely. That's my worthy, nigga. Tom Holland taking all that bread, nigga. I know. Let me see how much you got paid for Uncharted, man. I know that was a check.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's a good one. How much was that? How much? Find out that, and then find out how much the movie made, and then how much the movie was made for.
Okay.
Because if it was a bad movie, then and he failed that much, it was really a failure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I think it did okay, but like for the most part, fans weren't impressed.
This is the
honestly.
best pocket watching moment.
Yo, dead ass. Like, yo, pull it up on your phone. Son, pull it up on your phone. Yo, nigga sounds crazy right now.
He made $2 million.
He made $2 million. Okay.
Okay.
$2 million.
Okay.
How
That's
much was
OD.
the movie made?
I'm about to see.
And then how much was the movie made for?
Yo,
Yes,
$2
sir.
million for playing a role that you played in another movie is nuts, nigga.
That's a steal, nigga. Terrible actor. Good job, nigga.
That is a
Young
fucking
man.
steal, nigga. Get your money, Tom.
Had to be
Oh,
about
shit,
6
that
mil,
shit.
7.
120 million
Ooh,
is the budget.
for
right?
what?
Is the budget?
Uncharted?
Uncharted.
How
Okay.
much did the movie make?
$401 million.
Yeah, he came up. He came up.
Okay.
Yes,
He came up.
sir.
He came up.
You said
Yes,
that's
sir.
times 4, 100 mil.
Yeah.
Yo,
Times 4.
nah,
So
you
they
know what?
actually made their bread back, and he's gonna get residuals.
That's
But
crazy.
you know what? This is what that's all I'm saying.
But see,
They
but,
looking at the dollars. They
Yeah,
not
they're
looking at the
dollars.
thespian.
That's pretty good.
They said
No,
they
no.
said that nigga Spider-Man, he gonna get niggas to come in.
that's what I'm saying. We agree with that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't think
agree.
it's challenging. It's just, yo, I'm gonna phone this in. I'm gonna make this
Honestly,
quick 2 mil.
I didn't think the movie did as good as it sounds like it did.
Yeah,
Me
I was
neither.
surprised. I didn't
I'm
think
I thought it was
400
made a lot
mil.
less.
That's
400 million is OD.
yeah,
But you know why?
but
though?
it's Spider-Man,
It's because of the streaming. Like when it dropped on streaming, I feel like mad people started watching.
and not even
also,
just
like,
that, nigga.
I
Like,
don't know, because I
niggas
remember nobody saying nothing about the movie.
I don't
when it was
know.
in
I don't know if
theaters.
that's correct.
I just
Hey,
feel like
box office, right? Did you check that?
was
Did you
that
check?
gross? That was like everywhere, right? That wasn't just U.S. I just feel like that's very impressive for a Tom Holland movie, honestly, because I didn't think he was that big of a star. He's a star, but he's not like that. That sounds like The Rock. That sounds pretty fucking impressive, honestly, compared
That shit
to.
made 253 million international, 148 million.
Oh, they love that nigga. Okay.
They love him.
Yeah,
Nigga,
they love
know
him
he's
overseas. It's Spider-Man. He's
nigga.
Spider-Man.
That's they was banking on that.
Yeah.
That's what it. Nigga, I'm sure. Like I said earlier, I'm like sure we're past it. But I'm
Uh-huh,
saying
uh-huh.
I'm sure
Wait,
they
wait.
had other people who were better,
100%.
and they were like, "We gonna pick
That's
this nigga."
that's
Does
my
Sony
comment.
still have part of Spider-Man?
Yeah,
They still own it.
they're still on it.
Okay, so that's why he was in this movie.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes,
That
sir.
that
nigga.
goes
They was-
that goes back
So,
to
see, this makes a
360
lot
deal,
more
nigga.
sense
He in
that-
that 360. That's
that's-
Sony 360.
That's
nigga.
that's what I talked to you about the Rock, nigga. Like, it doesn't matter if Black Adam sucks. They know he's bringing butts and seats, my
That's
nigga.
a
It's The
fact.
Rock. he's gonna put butts in seats regardless of his movie. You look at all of his movies and how much they made, you would be fucking shocked, bro. Like, The Rock is gonna put people in seats no matter how bad that movie is. Niggas saw all the Jumanjis, they saw Jungle Cruise, they saw Doom. The Rock puts butts in seats, and he's gonna do the same with this movie too.
Yeah, that shit is pretty crazy.
That's why he's
It
the
really
number one paid
grossed
actor, bro.
400 million in the 15th weekend in theaters. That's
That don't make sense to me.
kind of crazy. I didn't think people was going to see that movie that much.
It just not seen that.
I'll-
I seen it on
I'ma
Netflix,
be
and I know it
honest,
wasn't that
I watched
popular.
it on bootleg.
I feel like that shit trumped up a little bit. I don't think it.
That's
I feel like
nuts,
that's
Tom
honestly.
Holland bought 100 million tickets.
Nah, I don't think.
I don't think it's pumped up. I honestly like.
No, honestly, a lot of it is overseas, and it makes sense to have over 200 million seats.
Overseas, yes.
200 million overseas, yes.
Yes, overseas.
And
yes.
I could. When did Uncharted come out? Find out that date, because I feel like it's definitely
You know what's
after.
crazy? It's the 4th highest grossing video game movie.
Wow. No, find out what year did that come out? Because
Uncharted?
yeah,
2022.
2020. It came out this year.
Yes, nigga.
Jesus, he made 400
highest
million
grossing. What are you talking
It's
about?
the 4th highest grossing.
Oh, okay,
of
okay,
all
okay.
time?
So which one? So
the
what's
5th highest grossing.
so what's
of
number
all
one?
time.
Tomb Raider.
Warcraft.
Where's Tomb
Wait,
Raider on that?
Warcraft is the number
Where-
one.
where's-
Video game film adaptation.
Where's Tomb
Wow.
Raider on that list?
Tomb Raider is Prince of Persia 7. It's 11.
Tomb Raider is 11 on that list.
Resident Evil Afterlife is before that. Resident Evil The Fighter Chapters is before that.
Damn.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one's before that. Prince
That
of
makes
Persia's
sense. Why is
before
it that higher?
The Angry Bird movies before that. Uncharted's before that. Sonic 2 is before Uncharted.
Okay.
Rampage with The Rock is before
Yes.
that.
Angry Bird would be up there.
Detective Pikachu is number 2.
That
And
makes
number
sense.
1 is
Pikachu would be up there.
Warcraft.
Warcraft
doesn't
did
make
better
sense.
than.
Oh
than
no,
Pokemon?
it does make sense.
It makes mad.
actually.
World of
World of
Warcraft,
Warcraft
Blizzard?
is mad
Niggas,
popular.
that shit is
Yeah,
mad.
yeah, yeah.
And that shit dropped in 2016. That shit made 439
There was so
million.
much advertisement for that shit.
It went
God
crazy.
damn. No, I mean I enjoyed the movie. I was just shocked. Like, holy shit, more than Detective Pikachu.
And then the second the remake of Tomb Raider is right below Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
No, that makes sense. I'm just
Assassin's Creed's number 13. That's crazy.
that shouldn't even be on the list. Honestly,
Pokemon the first movie is 16, and that's nuts.
The
Word.
cartoon?
Jesus Christ.
First movie.
How much did it make?
Pokemon the movie 2000 is number 20. It made 172 million.
Damn.
Nah, what the fuck, Uncharted? Y'all
Yo. Hey.
y'all over there doing something illegal.
Yo.
They doing something illegal. It sounds fishy
It
as
sounds
fuck.
like y'all
Yo,
embezzling, nigga. Because I don't remember
I-
nothing about like them
I
talking
feel like
about
I
this
feel like
movie.
we just uncovered a case, nigga. Like
Yo, this shit is kind of
somebody gonna listen to this episode and be like, wait a fucking minute. They gonna check the books. Something ain't
Tom
right,
Holland
nigga.
only got 2 mil. Well, not only 2 mil. He got
No,
2 mil.
Still, nigga, only
still a lot.
2 mil for 400
million.
plus million dollar
he gonna
budget
get
movie.
residuals, but that's still kind of fucking crazy.
Nah, that's honestly everything on that list that stands out for me. That don't make fucking sense. There wasn't enough people talking about Uncharted for that shit to do 400 mil,
For
bro.
them to make 3 to 4 times more than they put in the movie is
And,
good
yo,
profit. But
bro,
at the same time, it's like,
Where'd that come from?
How y'all did that?
what?
It's Sony though.
Yo, it's
So
still
they moving. They was
mean,
allocating funds. Nigga, they was
From
moving
what?
funds.
From what?
From
The-
video game shit, nigga.
I mean, that sort of it just
They
doesn't make
moving
sense.
sus,
It doesn't.
nigga.
It
They
doesn't.
say-
It
They say,
moved-
yo, niggas are still playing Uncharted. Yeah, dip your hand in the Uncharted money bucket. Throw it at the movie. Throw that. Give niggas free tickets.
Yo, did they combine like the sales from the games
That's
for the
what
movie?
I'm saying. They had to combine something with that
Because
because that can't just be.
that shit don't sit right with me. something
I'm fucking crying.
fishy.
These niggas is, yo, both these niggas look so stumped. They're just like, nah, there ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. They're like, ain't no way this
Something
happened.
don't seem right, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
We might have
I
to
don't
give
know.
them a worthy for embezzling, nigga.
Yo, shout out to
that, yo.
Sony.
Shout out Sony for embezzling, my boy.
Shout out to the. Actually, my worthy is the accountant, nigga. He
Yo,
pulled off
dead
some
ass.
magic.
He did some magic. Yo, honestly, Discovery, Warner Brothers needs to fire that nigga.
Holla, for real,
Yo.
son. That nigga good. Yo, 400 this year, bro. No, it don't make sense,
dropped
son.
in February.
It don't make sense. What is this,
That
Infinity
is
War?
a short ass span February
Bro.
22nd, 2022
Bro,
till
no.
now.
That's why I had to ask you what year
That
it came
is
out.
kind
There's
of
no
a
way.
short ass span for that shit to make so much fucking bread.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
That's the Billboard shit, Jamal. That's the official shit.
Yo, Jamal's even more
How much?
stuck than me, son.
How much did what was it called? Fucking
Which one?
Jesus Christ! I completely lost the train.
Who was it? Who was in it?
Jesus Christ! Magic.
Magic.
Wands. What's this nigga name?
Harry Potter?
Harry Potter. How much did Harry Potter make?
Oh, probably way more.
The
than
original
that.
one.
Yeah, that had to go dumb.
That's based off of like a book.
Yeah, but how much did that one make?
Let me see.
I'm not going to judge that. I feel like that's fine. But
Oh,
how much did that shit make? I know it went crazy. It went
How much
stupid.
did it make?
381 million, less than Uncharted.
What? Wow, is Uncharted
No
cinema?
Harry Potter movie.
And then check this
No
one. Check,
Harry Potter movie made more than
Uncharted? What's up?
Shiny vampires.
Shiny vampires.
Twilight probably
Sparkly
made more.
Vampires.
Twilight had to have made more, right? Yo,
Wow.
please
This is the
tell me
pocket
Twilight.
watching segment of the episode.
Wait a minute, is Uncharted really cheating right
Yo,
now?
Uncharted is cinema, nigga.
Did we miss out on the Uncharted? Like,
Nah, I gotta watch that shit again. But I gotta pull up
Well,
Netflix.
like 200, 3,
they made
5? 5?
What they made?
Less?
Nigga.
A lot
the
less?
first movie? Are you talking about all of them together or the first movie?
The first one.
300 million.
Nah, Uncharted is cheating
How'd the
cooking the
second one
books,
do?
nigga.
Huh?
How'd the second one do?
296.
Nah,
And
Uncharted
then the
cooking
third
the
one did
books.
less, right?
292 million.
292.
192 million.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
the third one did less.
Yeah.
Uncharted cooking the books, bro. That don't make no
makes sense.
fucking sense.
You see,
They all kept
that
getting- they kept
that
getting
makes
less.
sense.
Oh, no,
That
no, no,
makes
no, no.
mad
Actually, the first Twilight made the least money.
And what the third
The
one made?
192. Which one is the third one? Is it the
The
Clips?
third
or New
one's
Moon?
with
New
the
Moon? Breaking Dawn?
which
I don't
all right,
fucking
the
know.
first one was with
It's just
him.
Twilight.
They meet and all. The second one's the wolves, right? And then I think the third one, I can't remember what.
Oh no, New Moon is the second one. That made 296 and the third one made 300 million.
Okay, so it makes sense.
Okay.
It went up. It had a
Went
up,
up, yeah.
trajectory. Yeah, that makes sense. But honestly, that makes no sense for Uncharted. I'm still not over.
Hold on, let me search Uncharted again.
Just to make sure you was to the right
Yeah,
side.
make sure I'm like,
That don't make no sense.
I'm
yeah.
not fucking bugging.
There's
I'm
no
not
way that
bugging
shit.
out,
That
right?
shit did 400.
401 million.
That don't make sense, bro. I'm not jacking that. I'm sorry.
It made 63% of its bread international though.
Again,
So-
I agree with that part.
The
but it's-
international makes a lot of sense.
yeah,
but then,
like they love, but it's the domestic that's just not making sense. Like you're trying something.
Oh no, I'm bugging.
Okay,
So
okay.
like definitely made 698 million.
Okay, there we
Okay,
go.
okay.
Like, oh, fuck.
All right.
My heart almost there. I was like, Jesus
See?
Christ.
I was
nigga.
like, huh?
And Harry Potter.
And the first one did make 407 million.
Okay,
Let me
and
go
Harry
look at
Potter.
It definitely
Please,
made more.
because Harry Potter had to make more than
That's what I'm saying. Like, huh? There's no way
Also,
Uncharted.
gotta make more, right? 930.
Okay,
There
bro.
we go.
Okay,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
There we go. I was hurt. I was a little hurt. I was like, nah, y'all cheating, nigga. Sorry for taking y'all on this ride with me. I was. They had like the little side shit. I had clicked on it and I was like, okay, that makes more sense. Woo!
I was about
Jesus
to
Christ.
say this
Okay,
nigga.
so yeah,
I was
they-
gonna have to take back my whole Tom Holland argument, nigga. If this nigga's putting that type of butts in seats, make whatever you want, my nigga.
What? To still make 400 million in that short of
400
a
is a
time
lot.
That's still incredibly impressive.
is actually
impressive.
crazy.
No, for a movie that wasn't that good. That's
I think
fucking
it's
impressive,
off
bro.
the strength of Tom Holland and
Spider-Man,
fucking-
bro.
Fucking what's this nigga name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
And Mark
they're both
Wahlberg, yeah.
they're both big names.
Yeah.
true.
And Mark Wahlberg definitely gets more work than Tom Holland. No offense.
No, that's
Of
not. That's
course,
100%
he's older.
true.
He's actually always working.
Yeah,
always
Exactly.
is some
and,
shit.
and it's like
And he
yeah.
in the Netflix 360 deal.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
That nigga's in every Netflix movie. I turn on any
you
Netflix
sure
movie, he's
Netflix
always in
didn't
it.
have a partnership with this movie? I feel like Netflix had a part of this.
Yes,
movie.
Netflix and I think Sony did work together, but it dropped in theaters. It didn't drop on Netflix.
Yeah, they
Okay,
just
so
got it.
Netflix did have a part of the movie.
I think so. Let me see.
Yeah, I
I
can't
think
confirm
Netflix
that.
definitely
But
had a part of the movie. If
either way, I'm still not convinced on that 400. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need to see all the numbers.
I definitely need to see
Yeah,
all
I
the
need to see
numbers.
all the numbers, bro. I'm sorry. Like the percentage is cool. yeah, it makes sense that he did well overseas. I'm not even arguing that.
I don't-
But
hold
I'm
on.
not jacking that domestic number, bro. Like that don't make sense to me regardless. 400? Nah. I don't care if that means he did at least 200 like
Nah, I don't
domestic.
think Netflix
Nah.
has to do with it.
You don't
Even
think
if they
Netflix has
didn't,
to
they
do it?
still got the license to,
Yeah, but
to
they have
air
the
it now.
license to definitely show it because Netflix has a deal with Sony. So they probably did have to. I think niggas is embezzling, dude.
Yo.
All right, we can do a
You know
whole
what?
episode about
You
that.
know what? You just led me down a rabbit hole just now because we just spent the earlier half of the episode wondering where the fuck Netflix is getting its money for these movies.
Yo, they're embezzling.
If
dude.
they embezzling from Sony, that kind of explains where they. Because a lot of them shows on Netflix that's coming, it's gonna cost bread, bro. It don't. There's no way Netflix has that type of money for what was it that I nailed? One Piece, Gundam, Splinter Cell, Yu Yu Hakusho, Assassin's Creed, BioShock, Horizon Zero Dawn. Nigga, where? Where's that coming from? Like you have to pay actors, you gotta pay animators. Nigga, where? Costume designers, nigga, no. Something ain't nah. I feel like we unearthed some shit, my
Nigga, you
nigga.
gotta go on the red to get the green, man.
You feel me? We out here bugging out. We giving each other a bunch of under the table handshakes with bread in it. Hey, nigga, hold on. Tom Holland, let me ask you a question. How you feel about being Spider-Man? Now, what if we name Spider-Man Nathan Drake? And what if we put this money on this table right here and
we turn
tell
our
you maybe you might act like Spider-Man in this movie? Who knows? And then turns around. Nigga, that's how Hollywood work, nigga. They don't. The niggas is the worst.
Oh shit, we went from talking about video games to unearthing conspiracies, nigga. Because honestly,
this could be a two-parter.
dead ass. Any other things before we wrap? Because I definitely felt like we went on a super long tangent.
Video game movies need to keep going unless they're Uncharted. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Stop putting video game names on shit that has nothing to do with it.
That's also true.
Only because, like, while I get what Gas was saying earlier, he also agreed that it needs to be some type of semblance. Nigga. Yeah, and like not semblance in the way where it's like, hey, look, guys, it's this character. Look, guys, it's this character. Look, he's wearing the suit.
Exactly.
Like that's lazy. Like, do something that like we haven't seen maybe on screen in the video game. Like,
Facts.
focus on some shit like that we actually would like to
like
see.
we were talking about with Arcane.
Hey,
Totally.
man.
Gas, you got anything to wrap up? Worthy's last words?
Man, Netflix, man. I don't think they had something to do with it, but I do think they had something to do with it.
Me, Worthy's, like I said earlier, Sony's accountant, that nigga is Harry Potter, nigga, because cooking them books up to 400, I need to see how the fuck he did that shit, because that's impressive as hell. Other than that, if you ever been to the Brooklyn dumpling shop, that's my spot. Bacon, egg, and cheese dumplings, nigga. Them niggas go hard.
What the
son.
fuck?
Yeah,
We gotta
nigga.
go.
Yeah,
Speak it
nigga. Trust me, daddy. And just the Patreon Gene Lantern community, bro. Like that's my only other word. Shout out to all y'all niggas. So as always, this has been another issue of the Mighty Metahumans podcast, providing you with that high quality nerd commentary. Subscribe, leave a review, tell a friend. Like I just said, Gene Lantern, if you want to join our Patreon, the link will be in the descriptions.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You can find us on all social media sites as The Mighty Metas. You can find me on all social media sites as Old Dirty Dennis. I got my cars again. Shit is lit. Go get something for your boo. Know what I mean? Jump on Etsy, Art by Den.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm streaming again. You know what I mean? Find me on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Old Dirty Dennis. You know what I mean? We killing orcs, nigga.
Yes, sir.
You can find my man Colton.
The Colton Show __.
Colton Show.
And the Colton Show on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Twitch.
Yes,
and,
sir.
And Instagram. I'm about to be streaming soon.
Yes,
again,
sir.
So pull up. I also got YouTube videos out of like my recent streams. Go check those out.
Yes, sir.
Website.
Website.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, we on top of shit. We got the website, thecoltonshow.com,
Buy shit.
everything there. If y'all need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing, it's
Yes,
always
sir.
updated. It's always there.
I say it after, it's fine.
And,
Give us a quote, bro. Send us home. Give us something.
we gonna need you to act like Spider-Man. Sony and the Uncharted director.
Yo, we out.